Hello guys and welcome to this video. So in today's video I gotta try and tame myself because I just find some of the stuff so funny that we're about to go through, and I know I shouldn't say that, but it's just so blatant, so obviously fraud. But we're going to be going through some fraud that is happening here in Canada. Oh no. And I just want you to bear in mind as well that if they are putting this on the internet, there is a wider net of people that aren't putting this on the internet that are doing this. And just think about some of the influencing people that I'm talking about here. Mortgage brokers are recommending fraud as an option and all the rest of it. But anyway, guys, let's get into this. Without further ado, let's do this. Hello guys, welcome back. So we are going through the fraud posts from Reddit, and these are just ones that happened within the last 6 months, I think, when I was looking. But anyway, let's go through them. So first of all, mortgage broker asking us to lie. That's never a good title for a post, is it? My husband and I are currently applying for a mortgage. We are using a mortgage broker that was recommended to us through a realtor. Never use a mortgage broker recommended to you through a realtor. Go online. That's the best place where you're going to find the best rates as well. The mortgage broker asked if I could ask my employer to say that I'm on 12-month mat leave, even though I'm on 18-month mat leave. He wants us to have HR lie on my proof of employment. We do not feel comfortable doing this and don't know if this is common practice. I'm not too sure your employer is going to be comfortable with that either, because that would be fraud on their part and your part. This screams fraud, and I don't know if we are overreacting. No, you're not overreacting. The mortgage broker says we'll get a larger mortgage if we do this. Fantastic. Just max it out. We don't need a big mortgage either. Maybe 350K because of a gift from my grandma. Oh man, everybody just seems to be getting these money gifts right now. Are they coming from home equity lines of credit? Where are people pulling these out of the bag? A lot of them, I think, are coming from home equity lines of credit, and I'm not kidding you with that. She edited that post and put, "The broker is telling us some banks have not changed their policies to accommodate an 18-month mat leave. Please know that I was going forward this way. I just wanted to know if I was taking crazy pills." Okay, that makes no sense. So that is just some of the stupidity going on. But let's move on to number 2, buying second property 10% down. Top of the morning to y'all. Well, you know, somebody who greets you like that is probably going to be doing fraud. That was a joke. I just bought a house in my name. Congratulations. Wife has a bunch of cash saved and I've got some left over. What are you going to do with it? Spoiler alert, plummet into housing. We want to buy an apartment. We can buy it in her name only and get 10% down. But I was wondering if I can put my name on the application to help with the income, we would still be able to get 10% down on it if we tell them that some nights she would be sleeping there, I'd be in my own house. Just wondering. So I think what he's trying to say, although the grammar is terrible, and I can't really say anything because my grammar is awful as well, but I think the gist of what this guy's saying is basically he wants to claim a rental property is their own primary residence. So it's basically fraud, and it's probably happening more than we know it. People do it because the rates are lower, and they also probably do it for other reasons too. I laughed at some of the comments on these because it was like, considering mortgage fraud, tough decision, and also tax fraud. Yeah, about right. So here we go, another classic example of fraud here. My friend needs 30K from me to show the bank for a mortgage. How bad does this get if people are putting this online? I mean, God, if we had this back in 2007, 2006 in the US, the UK, everywhere that was affected, you would have seen posts like this during this time. He is a trustworthy guy and he is buying a house. He said he needs some money to show the bank for mortgage approval. Once done, he will transfer it back to my brother's account. God, it's not even this guy's account, it's his brother's account. I will transfer the money as a gift to him. Would it cause any problems when it comes to tax or anything? And then he's put edit. I asked my friend about this and he said he has the money, but it's not 3 months old. Like he has the money by selling his property, but it's new fund in his account, not 3 months old. So I will give him the money as a gift and then his family will transfer it to me. The thing is, the bank needs a down payment from a reliable source like 3 months old funds. My gift will act as that, as gift proves I don't take the money back. Okay, I see what he's saying here. But it's basically fraud. How many people are doing this? God knows. If this was in a market that was going downhill, this could be a recipe for disaster. And here's another one. This one starring a mortgage broker. Bought too much house and having trouble getting a mortgage. Is waiving income requirements for a 1% fee. Okay, that didn't make sense, but anyway, let's read into this. We overextended ourselves and made an unconditional offer on a house about 50k more than we can get approved for. So now we are stuck trying to find some way to get a mortgage. Apparently we can get the income requirements waived for an extra 1% fee. Not really keen to do this as that's another $7,000. I also want to avoid asking our parents for the 50k because they put up the down payment and closing costs as we didn't really have any savings. Asking for another 50k seems like a bit much. Yeah, I think so too. You see, the thing is 1% fee and you can waive the income requirement. Like this sort of stuff was rife before 2008 and this stuff is happening. People like to pretend that this stuff is not happening. And I want to show you guys some of the comments and reactions from that video because I found it kind of funny. What are Brampton loans? Brampton loans, a fraudulent mortgage which started out being taken out by the people of Brampton. Brampton is a hotbed of fraud in Canada. Oh, so like ninja mortgages, basically, pretty much. Well, this is clearly fraud for starters. So guys, this stuff is happening. And when you look into the stories, when you go on Reddit and just search through threads, there is loads of occurrences of this sort of thing happening. And if people are prepared to put it online, then that really means something because psychologically, it takes a lot for somebody to come and put something like that online. You have to have a lot of confidence for a start off because people are going to shoot you down like crazy. But the thing is, if this is happening online and people are prepared to put these online, how many people are not putting it online? And in that last one, didn't that just kind of spell the word FOMO in your head when he said we made an unconditional offer, it was more than we can afford, and he's still trying to go through and get that mortgage even though he can't afford it. That's how powerful the FOMO is. So he's probably unaware that he is just ignoring the fact that he can't afford the house and he just wants that house. And the thing is, the housing market is going to be going against the flow next year if it's still managing to increase gains because you're going to be having increasing borrowing costs, which is already happening and is going to take 3 months to take effect. You're going to have a large number of provinces affected by a lot of foreclosures, which are jammed up in the court system right now that are going to occur probably sometime around the springtime. And that could possibly create a perfect storm for housing price declines. And then people who've committed fraud and everything like that, well, they're just completely screwed. And they are going to be the ones who are victim to their own crime. Just a reminder, guys, if you want to sign up to my monthly newsletter, which is available to the first 1,000 subscribers, then just email me, marketmania@clubmember.org. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was somewhat comical. I found some of these stories just ludicrous when you really think about it. So anyway, guys, I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care as always. Peace and love. Bye-bye.